Hi guys, it's me, Nicole with Tarot and Tea. I'm here for my Scorpio babies. This is going to be a blood moon reading and what you can expect for the rest of March and going into April. So if you have Scorpio in your birth chart with your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, you're in the right place. This is a collective reading. So if you guys are new to my channel, welcome. And if you guys could just hit that like button, it really does help the algorithm to get my channel moving around so other people might be able to see this reading. So without further ado, Scorpio, since we've had that powerful, actually tonight is going to be the very powerful portion of the blood moon on March 3rd. So we're in Pisces season. Happy birthday to you, Pisces. And doing a Scorpio reading in Pisces season during a blood moon in Virgo is very powerful. I just got chills as I was saying that. So just really quickly, I want to go ahead and clear the energy and then we'll go ahead and get this started. All right. Let's go ahead and grab a protection stone. I'm going to use the tiger's eye. I do feel that some of you Scorpios are going to be very lucky in the month of March. I was meditating on your energy, and there's something that you have your mind set on that you can't get your mind off of in the month of March. So pulling the tiger's eye, wearing tiger's eye, just keeping it close to you is something that's important for the rest of March. March is going to be very lucky for you, especially if you're Irish, because luck of the I'm hearing luck of the Irish, something about being Irish or something. Anyways, okay. Let's go ahead and get some moon cards for this moon energy. Spirit guides, angels, and white light, please give me accurate and positive messages for the sign of Scorpio. What Scorpio can expect. Okay, they said to stop. The end of a tough cycle approaches is the overall energy, Capricorn energy. You could have Capricorn in your chart or be dealing with a Capricorn. Okay, more for Scorpio, please. All right, so right away, I do feel that in this Virgo blood moon that we have going on here, there's something that is going to be released. Okay, either the universe is going to do it for you, Scorpio, or you've already done this, or you're going to be doing this. You're going during that waxing and waning moon that is going on, the moon energy, you're releasing something. Okay, we're going to get more cards to find out what I see and feel. Don't let pride get in your way at this time. Okay, so full moon in Leo. You could have a Leo, like a really strong Leo placement in your chart, like your rising, I'm hearing, or just being extra prideful about having to release something. Anything else for Scorpio with these cards? Okay, believe in the impossible, Scorpio. Okay, and then have faith in your dreams. Okay, so like I was saying, just keep the faith going. Believe that something that might seem so impossible is going to be possible for you. Okay, so you need to not let your negative, I feel like, more cynical, right? You guys are more like, when pigs fly type of, mindset, but actually be a little dreamy during Pisces season. Pisces, being around Pisces or just Pisces energy can make you feel a little bit more dreamy, right? So let me take a sip of what am I drinking? Lavender chamomile with probiotics. All right. Moving on. just pulling up some oracle cards. That's how I like to start my readings. Kind of gives me a guide of to where things are going. This is all for Scorpio. Scorpio. We have self-esteem. You possess gifts of the soul that benefit others. Scorpio, you do carry that energy that inspires others, you know, to believe in themselves. You're all about like girl power. You're not too like shy or reserved to where, you know, you're not going to tell somebody they look good. You're all about boosting people's self-esteem, okay? You're very honest about that too. So you genuinely give people a compliment, not expecting anything in return. Scorpio. So I see a lot of growth, but you're indecisive about releasing whatever the universe is pushing you to release. It could even be just be a bad habit. Maybe you're trying not to drink soda anymore, or you know, drink alcohol. Okay, trust the process. You'll accept that your inner voice will always guide you correctly. So you just need to trust the process. The patience came up, the accepting everything happens in divine order, but it was upside down. So I feel like you already have jumped to the conclusion about regret, that you know that you can't change the past of, you know, something, and you've lost your patience. So now you're going to, in March, trust more of your dreams, not your intuition. Because Scorpios, I know you're very intuitive, you're almost psychic. It's scary. I'm sure you scare a lot of people with your honesty and just your, you know, just your intuition overall can scare somebody because you can see like right through people. So it's time for you to kind of just release that need to put everything under a microscope, okay? These are just downloaded messages that I'm giving you from my spirit guides, possibly your spirit guides. We're connecting with your journey. There's a journey that you're going on, okay? Tell me more for Scorpio in March. Scorpio, anything else? Kindness does count and calm is not a weakness. So focus on the positive. So basically, you're growing from something that possibly set you back, that you just kind of lost faith in. And when Scorpios lose faith in people that, you know, are trustworthy and are close, could be family, could be friends, could be, you know, your significant other, it's really hard for you not to become that Leo where your pride takes over. You need to release that because there's something that you're learning from and you're growing from, and then you're indecisive about. But if you focus on the positive and you go on your journey within your dream state and what it is that you want to accomplish, this is going to happen. And you're still going to keep your kindness intact, okay? So you can still be there for other people, but this is just the time where you're just not going to let people suck your energy dry, okay? Because a lot of people might be with this Leo energy. I feel like a lot of people might like latch onto you in some way, shape, or form. Okay. All right. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and use my Light Seers Tarot to get some cards pulled for Scorpio. What do we want to ask? What is this indecision about? I just saw the Two of Pentacles when I was shuffling. I want to know what the indecision is with Scorpio in the month of March. Does this have to do with love, finances and career, something personal. Five of Cups energy at the bottom of the deck. This makes you really sad. Makes you feel like useless because maybe you just, there's something that's bothering you that you need to release, okay? And you need to focus on the positive. Maybe something is not, working out in your mind, okay? So we need to get more research and we need to, slow down a little bit and go towards what it is that your goal, the goal that you're setting, you're planning something. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we have the Seven of Swords. That's Aquarius energy. I feel like you're keeping something a secret, like you're strategically planning your next move, and you are going towards this Queen of Wands energy. This is fire energy. This is something that makes you really happy. I feel like you're planning, you need to plan a trip. Like there's a trip or something coming up that you've always wanted to do, you know, something that's spiritual, like this lady. Hold on. This Queen of Wands. It almost looks like 4th of July. And what is going on with my throat? This has not happened. I was just fine. Now that I'm trying to say this, my throat chakra. Some of these Scorpios might be dealing with a lot of allergies or feeling like you're getting sick. I was just fine a second ago. And maybe that's what's making you sad is you're trying to plan a trip. Something about the 4th of July. There's fireworks going on. This chick's sitting on a blanket and she's having a good time. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles. And this is the new opportunity. Something about having enough money saved, saving your money for something that's coming in July, a new opportunity. You've been planning this for a while. So if you're getting sick or something's going on, get a lot of rest, okay? Wow, that was weird. That seriously was so weird. Okay. Some of you Scorpios might have like leaky tear ducts or your eyes are watering a lot. All of a sudden, have allergy symptoms. Whoa, I told you this reading was going to be deep because I'm a Scorpio rising and I feel that I connect with my Scorpios really well. With this Three of Cups, something about going away with friends, somebody is a Scorpio's having some friends that have their back. That you could be sad about something that happened that you need to release. Some of you guys are releasing a job or an actual relationship and you're going on a trip with your friends and you have two friends that are really, like your favorite people to be around that you feel close to, that you are going to be taking a trip with. Okay, so you need to take that trip. I'm hearing like New Orleans and oh my God. Yes, something like where it's like crystal clear lakes. Maybe you're going on, an excursion where you're going to like overseas, and you're going to be around clean water, a fresh start with this Ace of Pentacles and the Full card. This is really good energy for you guys, okay? And let's go ahead and clarify what's going on with the Seven of Swords. Why is Scorpio having to be sneaky or strategic? Or what is this Seven of Swords that's in the way? Because when I started talking about that, my throat, whoa, that was so weird. Seven of Swords for Scorpio. Yes, Six of Wands. So this is a journey within that you're planning. You're planning on, being successful in this, whatever this is coming to you in July. We have the Queen of Cups, okay? And this is your energy with the Queen of Wands. You deserve this because you have been a very loving person and you have a lot of people who find your kindness and everything about you very soothing, okay? So with this Queen of Cups, this is your energy. This is your card, Scorpio. The Eight of Swords is here, and this is, somebody that is in their head about whatever this opportunity is. Like I'm hearing something is just like too good to be true. And that's that cynical Scorpio energy, okay? It doesn't have to be that way. It actually can happen. The Knight of Cups is here, and that's forward movement, okay? What's the Seven of Pentacles? The Knight of Swords, okay? Finding out the truth about something. Somebody might try to like stop this trip or stop you from doing something. Somebody's trying to make it impossible, but it's not impossible. Somebody that you have to hold your defenses up around this energy that's coming towards you. You're gonna have to block the naysayers. Somebody might be stopping you from doing something, maybe with your friends. But if you actually go on this journey, we have the Two of Cups here. You could just be planning a vacation with your boyfriend or your husband or something like that for some of you Scorpios. The Two of Cups is here, okay? So that is what you can expect. And then we have the Ace of Wands. Okay. So that just tells me it's a connection, that there's a lot of attraction, there's a unity. And you might have people that don't agree with this relationship, or people that are giving you a hard time about planning something, doing something. That is what you're going to be dealing with. But I don't see anything here that, I just feel like you're keeping this quiet because you don't want to hear it. I'm hearing, I don't want to hear it. I want to go ahead and do this. I want to plan this trip. And you should. You need to go on this trip, okay? So that is your energy and what you can expect for the next couple months. Now I'm going to go ahead and pull some cards about the person on your mind that you might be thinking of. For Scorpios, the person on Scorpio's mind, the person in Scorpio's energy. Let's see what's going on with the person that Scorpio is dealing with. Scorpio's person. Scorpio's person. Scorpio. Tell me about Scorpio's person and their intentions with my Scorpios. The Tower card is at the bottom of the deck. I'm hearing, I don't want to fuck this up, Scorpio. Somebody doesn't want to fuck this up. Because when Scorpios are going to give you a tower, yep, there you are. So you're on that's why I keep hearing that song, It's a Sin. And it's by Pet Shop Boys, but then this band Ghost redoes that song. The whole time I've been humming it. Na 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 na. So somebody is worried of your wrath, okay? You're on their minds, okay? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull some more cards for Scorpio's person. This person doesn't want to go anywhere. They don't want to leave this relationship, but because the Six of Swords came up in reverse. So this person is not worried about you leaving them, Scorpio. This person has their daggers in you. Okay, I'm hearing that. This person can be the Nine of Wands is somebody that is lighting the candle at both ends. This cat's tail's on fire. You can actually see this card if you zoom in. And the Five of Wands is here. So this person might cause unnecessary conflict because of being insecure and jealous. I did see that in your energy at the beginning of the cards. This could be your person, but this person thinks of you as their wish fulfillment. They love everything about you. They're not looking at anybody else. They've already made their bed. they decided that you're the one, but they are a little jealous because they are worried about other attention that you might be giving people, or that, maybe, I don't know, they're watching you. They feel, I'm hearing love is a battlefield, okay? So this romance is not really that easy for them, whatever this is, the Queen of Swords, because I'm hearing they know that you're like very sweet and kind, but that you also have that energy where you're like, fuck around and find out, okay? That's the Queen of Swords. So they see you, and something about butterflies is very significant. Some of you guys wear a tiara, and some of you guys just got some new glasses, and they're really cute. I really like the glasses. Something about the dove spirit, because you're a spiritual bitch. I'm hearing a spiritual bitch. That's how they see you, Scorpio. You might have met this person. They might have been your friend at first, or some of you guys have a friend that, really is jealous of the people that are giving you attention. You get a lot of attention, but this person has the King of Wands energy. It could be a fire sign. The King and Queen of Wands is actually a perfect match. Something about sunflowers here too. And then the Lion energy. So you definitely have somebody around you that is very fiery, good looking, beautiful, somebody that you have like a really strong spark with, a really strong connection with. And you could just be attracted to a friend, okay? Or this person, Scorpio, is attracted to one of their friends. The same. That's what I see. Yeah, because we have the Five of Swords and getting messages about this. So it could go either way. You could be dealing with somebody that, is a player, because there's a lot of wand energy here, but they might see you that way. So you just have to flip it and reverse it how it resonates for you, because I am reading for a couple different Scorpios. I want to know what this Nine of Wands and this Five of Wands energy is for your person, okay? Show me the Nine of Wands and the Five of Wands for Scorpio's person. So during this blood moon, this person could have a lot of nervous energy. So if this reading resonates for you, you'll notice that their energies change. You could be dealing with a Pisces, okay? So this Pisces, the Hangman, always reminds me of Aries or Pisces, okay? So one of those signs. This person is conflicted whether or not they should start something, okay? We have the Ten of Pentacles and the Chariot and the Magician card. So this person's manifesting, Scorpio, that you choose them and you don't want anybody else. They want to go towards this Ten of Pentacles. So you could have gotten married to this person, or you're going to be married to this person, or you're living together. You're in a Ten of Pentacles. That's like happy home, happy wife, happy life, and a dog. Something about a dog. You could have two dogs actually, or three. But anyways, this person with the Magician card is manifesting that you're just theirs. Like they don't want any competition. They might have self-esteem issues. You might be dealing with this, but the Ten of Cups is the outcome. Okay, so I do feel like this is somebody that really wants the end all be all with you. Okay, but they are also jealous too. So that is the person that you might be dealing with. So now I want to go ahead and get some cards for you versus all 10. How many zodiacs are there? 12? All 12 zodiac signs, starting with Aries, ending with Pisces. Okay. All right. I'm just trying to think of which cards I want to use for you right. Okay, so this is the all signs portion. Scorpio dealing with all 12 zodiac signs, starting with Aries, ending with Pisces. Listen to that song. Messages for Scorpios dealing with all 12 zodiac signs. Could be dealing with a Libra, because I said all 10 zodiac signs, and Libra does fall on the 10th month. Interesting. Well, it actually starts on the 9th month, but overall, mostly all of October. So the Aries, the timing wasn't right for you guys, but they feel like you deserve love. They feel like you're really lovable. The Aries feels that possibly maybe right now they're busy and they don't have time for all the things that you're wanting to do, which is why maybe you're taking a trip with your friends. If you're dealing with a Taurus, they do love you. There's wedding bells. This situation involves marriage. So either you are married to a Taurus or the Taurus wants to marry you, and they do love you. If you're dealing with a Gemini, they feel so drawn to you, but they also feel that there's unrequited love. So there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep your relationship going. And that's just what they feel, but they're drawn to you. If you're dealing with a Cancer, so many things remind me of you. There's a past life relationship. You guys have known each other before. So you have like a strong connection. This Cancer has a strong connection with you. If you're dealing with a Leo, they know they crossed the line with you, and they need to let go of their control issues. I did feel a lot of Leo energy in your reading, so somebody might be trying to play that control card with you. That's not going to work. So you need to allow the situation to unfold naturally, okay? If you're dealing with a Virgo, the Virgo misses hearing your voice. It says give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So there's a Virgo that, always wanted a partnership with you, or you guys are in a partnership. Possibly not now because they miss hearing your voice. So maybe you lost contact. Libra, they don't know if you feel the same. They have trust issues. They're trying to have faith. Maybe they did something to make you not trust them, and they're really worried about that. The Scorpio, you were the best thing in my life, and they feel like you guys are soulmates. Yes, this is your soulmate. So if you're dealing with another Scorpio, they feel like you're the best thing in their life, and they feel like you're their soulmate. Okay. Maybe if you guys broke up, they still think that way. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, they find you very attractive. It is safe for you to love and open up your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Wow. So the Sagittarius is very attracted to you. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, they lost themselves for a while, but they're very attracted to you. Everybody's attracted to you, Scorpio. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, they can't reach out. They want you to keep an open mind. They do feel like you might be their soulmate, but you guys might be different, you know, beliefs. And you guys might be from different countries or something like that. But maybe they just can't connect with you right now, like literally. Like, who knows? There's all kinds of shit going on in the world. I don't know what it is, but there's something about that. If you're dealing with a Pisces, they want to start over. They want you to express your love to them. They want you to go ahead and make a romantic gesture. They're waiting for you, Scorpio, to accept maybe an apology or to start over something. Maybe they want to go like on a honeymoon or trip to rekindle a relationship that might be, dwindling or something like that. That is you versus all 12 signs. And then I'm going to go ahead and pull a Whispers of Love card for you. This is my advice portion of my reading. You don't have to take the advice. You can just, listen to it and, decide if it's something for you. But these are always beautiful messages to go ahead and end this reading. For my Scorpios, what messages do we have? Embrace your emotions, allow your feelings to surface, and be accepted. Okay? What else do we have for Scorpio? Scorpio. Ask for help. What do you really need? Be willing to accept support. Spend quality time together. Listen and talk to each other. I'm telling you, you're planning a trip, and if it's with your lover, possibly you need to ask for help. Maybe you need to find a babysitter or a housekeeper or a pet sitter or something like that. Do it. Okay? That is what the universe is telling you. That when you ask for help and then you need to forgive yourself, nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments. That's part of that letting go energy that you need to do for yourself, okay? I hope you found these messages somewhat helpful. If any of this resonated, please leave a comment, like the video. Let me know if you want a personal reading. I only charge like $10 or something, and I'll do almost a 30-minute reading, and you can just email me. All the information is in my description box. All right. Thank you so kindly. Namaste, and have a beautiful Tuesday. I'll be back to do, is it earth signs or fire signs? One of those. Namaste.